Yo, what is up guys? It is Samool back again with another Epic 7 video for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about the current rotation in the Powder of Knowledge shop that is going to be lasting for about a month after this video releases. That being said, before we get started with this video though guys, if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me there. We are doing a giveaway at 20k subscribers, and all you have to do to participate is follow me on Instagram and like a post that I upload there once we hit 20k. That being said, let's first talk about the rotating artifacts here that are going to be 240 powder. We have Violet Talisman, which is running because of Violet's banner, and we also have Circus Fantasia, which is running with Mui. Long story short, guys, both these artifacts are not worth picking up, right? Violet Talisman is a decent artifact if you can max it out, but the thing is with Violet Talisman is, yeah, you need to max it out so you get all of the evasion, because you're going to see in the orange text here that evasion will increase with the limit break of the artifacts. If you're only having one copy of this, it will not be as good as another artifact that you can use instead for dodge, such as Moonlight Dreamblade, which is going to be a 4-star artifact, which is really easy to max out. And honestly, not really a point to use this over Moonlight Dreamblade on any unit currently. Next, we have Circus Fantasia. This artifact is just going to be increased effectiveness for the caster, and it will decrease every time the caster attacks. This artifact's okay on Mui, the user that, the unit that actually runs with this artifact. The thing is, Mui's not really good in the current meta. You can also use this on something like Conquer Lilius, but Conquer Lilius is way better on different artifacts such as Nostalgia Music Box or another artifact we're going to talk about in the 180 powder rotation. Now we have the Bottle of Knowledge. Obviously, you guys want to try to buy this out if you can. But we do have possibly another collab coming out, so you guys might want to wait a bit. You can always snag this at the end of the Powder of Knowledge shop rotation, and then, save your powder until we do have more info on the collab. Next, we have the 5-star artifacts. So first, I'm going to talk about Border Coin. So I think Border Coin, guys, very powerful artifact, right? If you have a Sermia, who's very powerful in PvE, this is her best artifact. Even in PvP, it's very good. If you have a Conquer Lilius, it is going to be one of Conquer Lilius's best artifacts because of the fact that she gets 2 stacks of this right away. You can see that after you use a non-attack skill, you get increased attack and speed. For Conquer Lilius, that speed is going to be very nice. Also really good on units such as Great Chief Kowana if you want to use her for your Katie's team. Just a very powerful artifact on those 3 units, and there's a couple more that use this very well as well. If you guys remember what units use this as well, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of drawing a blank here. Next, we have Holy Sacrifice. Holy Sacrifice, guys, I would not recommend this for newer players. This is another artifact you need to max out. You're going to see it's a 50% chance to be revived with 25% HP and a barrier, and this can only be activated once. It's basically a free revive on a knight unit. The only thing is, the only way to get this to 100%, which you're going to want it to be at for consistency's sake, is to have this at plus 30. So if you are a late game player and you are looking to build like a Yulha or something on the Holy Sacrifice, or even like a Ambitious Tywin, or just like another knight unit for Guild Wars or even World Arena, then you might want to buy this and max this out. But for the majority of the player base, you're going to want to skip this because it's a lot of investment, and not a lot of knights actually use this. Next, we have Albastron. This artifact's just not good. It's a thief artifact, right? It has a chance to give you increased speed at the end of your turn. It will give you effectiveness. You can use this on a unit such as Peyra, but Peyra is just way better on other artifacts, such as, RNL or even Music Box. Now we have Wind Rider, thief artifact. I only really see this used on super fast thieves, such as, Green Sid. It's going to give you attack, and when you defeat an enemy with an attack, you'll get stealth and increase your attack by a certain amount depending on how much you have this limit break. Very good on Sid, Green Sid, because you're going to be one-shotting a unit, and the stealth will really help you survive and get another turn off and one-shot another unit. But besides that, if you don't have Green Sid built, then I wouldn't buy this. But if you do have Green Sid built, very good option to purchase. Very powerful artifact. Now we're going to get into the 4-star artifacts, guys. Sepulchrum, it's a pretty good artifact. Very budget option for units like Alencia, Shu, just any warrior in general that you want to be tanky, just any bruiser warrior, especially ones that don't use Sigurd Scythe. Or if you don't have a Sigurd Scythe, it might be worth purchasing. Durandal's kind of like the better version of it, but for beginners, I think it's a very good option, especially if you don't have like Draco Plate or like Alencia Nox's Wrath or Sigurd Scythe or any of the top tier artifacts. But late game, you definitely will not use this, so don't buy too many of these. Also, like, it's really easy to pull these, so actually I would personally recommend against it. Now we have Aureus, one of the best knight artifacts in the game, if not the best. You're gonna see for Aureus, like, I have multiple copies of this. I probably should even buy more. You can use this on units like Adventure Ross, it's his best in slot. Crow, it's very good on. Ball and Cecilia, it's very good on as well. You can use this on basically any knight. It's very good at mitigating damage for your team. So very, very nice to have multiple copies maxed out. If you have a lot of powder left over and you don't have a max copy or two of this, I would personally recommend buying a few copies. At least have one maxed out because this is so powerful in PvP and PvE. But don't, waste all your powder on this because, this works at plus 15 very well as well. Next, we have Barthez's or Buculum. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I haven't really seen this used on anyone besides like Researcher Carrot. It's a very, very cheesy artifact. You can also use this on like Spectre Tenebria or any mage you want to survive longer. But keep in mind, there's only a chance to decrease that damage received, so there's RNG. So I would recommend skipping this as well. Andre's Crossbow, this one is just really bad. There's so many better ranger artifacts out there, especially like Guiding Light is in the game, so this you definitely don't want to buy at all. So yeah, that being said, that's pretty much it for this shop rotation, guys. Don't want to drag this video out any longer, so I'll see you guys next video. Peace.